Good afternoon. Welcome to FBI Houston. Thank you to all the media partners for being here first and foremost. I'd like to also thank all the partners that stand up here with me shoulder to shoulder. My name is Doug Williams. I'm the special agent in charge of the FBI here in Houston. Today, we are here to announce the launch of Houston's Most Wanted Fugitive List. FBI Houston has been working with our partners at the Houston Police Department, the Harris County Sheriff's Office, the U.S. Marshals Service, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, and the Texas Department of Public Safety to come up with a list of the most dangerous individuals wanted for violent offenses by each of these partner agencies. The result is a total of 10 fugitives now featured on the Houston's Most Wanted list. This regional fugitives list is part of the FBI's Summer Heat initiative targeting violent crime in communities across the United States. Each violent fugitive featured here today on this list is considered armed and dangerous and faces federal or state felony charges ranging from aggravated assault and murder to bank robbery. The FBI will be allocating $50,000 for reward money to incentivize the public to come forward and tell us where these fugitives are hiding. Now, let's get to the list. FBI Houston has 2 individuals on the list. First is Christian Rucker, aka Gucci, who's wanted for murder in aid of racketeering. He's been previously featured by FBI Houston. However, we've doubled the reward money from $25,000 to $50,000 for anyone who can tell us where he is. Rucker, or as he goes by Gucci, is suspected of killing 2 men during a July 19, 2023 robbery on Loose Street in Houston. It's time he's brought to justice, so we're hoping that this $50,000 reward will help us do just that. The other FBI Houston fugitive is Gerard Terrell Smith. He's wanted for bank robbery. Smith lives in Houston, but we believe he travels to other states to commit bank and ATM robberies. We're offering a $5,000 reward for information that leads to his arrest and conviction. And with that, I'll now turn to my good friend and police chief of the Houston Police Department, Noe Diaz, to talk about his focus.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Thank you everyone for showing up. This is so important to the community that we make sure that these bad guys are in custody. You often see John Whitmire talk about collaboration. This is it in real time, right? First, I want to thank the men and women that are actually on the ground doing these tough jobs, trying to catch these bad guys to keep our community safe. We're focused to make sure that Houston, the surrounding areas, are safe of these bad guys. I'm going to showcase one of ours, but we actually have 3 on the list. You can get all that information in the interest of time. So Rafael Antonio Hernandez Gonzalez is a Hispanic male, 44 years old, charged with murder. Mr. Hernandez Gonzalez killed his daughter, Wendy Guadalupe Guzman, who was 21 years old, and his boss, Josue Giovanni Giron, who was 45 years old, on August 18, 2023 in Southwest Houston. Investigators determined that Hernandez Gonzalez shot his daughter in their apartment about 1 hour before driving to his boss's residence and fatally shooting him. He's charged with capital murder in the 482nd State District Court. HPD released photos to the public August 23rd of 2023. HPD, in partnership with the Bureau and other law enforcement agencies, remain steadfast in the relentless pursuit of the violent fugitive to safeguard our community and prevent further harm. Bringing him to justice will provide the victim's family some closure. They deserve to reaffirm our unwavering commitment as law enforcement agencies. We need your help. We can't do it alone. We have the boots on the ground, but we need the community and a partnership to make these phone calls, help us catch these bad guys. If you have any information on Mr. Hernandez Gonzalez, please call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. In closing, we're focused on protecting our city and ensuring the safety and the well-being of everyone. The FBI partnership is amazing, Doug. I mean, it's no other city in the country, I believe, has the partnership that the FBI. They're embedded in our office. We're embedded in here, and we work tirelessly around the clock to make sure that we're providing exceptional police services to our community. So I want to thank you for the partnership, and it's everybody up here. The good marshals up here, the DA's office is up here, the sheriff's office is up here. So no day, there's really not a rest day for us. This has to happen. We make sure that these bad guys are put up and dealt with to make sure that people can live safely and go on about their daily business without having to fear these kinds of people. So thank you very much. Tommy.
Good afternoon. I'm Tommy Diaz, the Chief Deputy at Harris County Sheriff's Office. First, I want to thank the federal partners here. I think this is just a good indication of the partnerships that we have in this region, both at the local, the state, and the federal level. What you see today is something that occurs every single moment, every single day, where we collaborate, we communicate, we cooperate, we bring resources together to make sure the public's safe in the Houston and Harris County region. I wish all of y'all could see what I get to see every day, the hard work that the men and women do, whether it's answering a 911 call, the deputies that respond to the emergency calls, the investigators that are associated with all these fine organizations, all put in extra hours, time away from their family to ensure that we bring folks to justice. I want to just highlight a couple of the cases that we're working that we'd like to highlight for the Summer Heat Initiative. We have one fugitive named Elvio Mancibo. He's wanted for murder. This occurred in August of 2017. I think it's important that we highlight something that is outstanding. He was already found guilty. He didn't return for sentencing, and so we need to find this guy and bring him to justice. Him and some co-defendants lured some other young men to a vacant apartment in Northwest Harris County on Jones Road with the intent to rob them. During that event, they killed two young men with their lives in front of them. And so we're still seeking justice. We don't give up just because it's years old. Everyone up here is committed to finding these folks and making sure that we bring them to justice. I'd also like to talk about Luis Argueta in West Harris County. This is an interesting story in that there's a case of mistaken identity. There was some criminal mischief going on at the defendant's house. They came up with a plan to try to attack the folks that they thought were damaging their home. And during that, they saw a vehicle that matched a similar description. They chased down the vehicle. They had a baseball bat, they had a gun, and they killed the driver of this vehicle who had absolutely nothing to do with the crime that they alleged. So we're still looking for that. That happened in West Harris County, and that happened in May of 2021. We're still looking for this fugitive. We have Anthony Johnson. He's wanted for aggravated robbery. There's 4 robberies in Southwest Harris County, at a retail store, at a hotel, at a fast food restaurant, and a gas station. He comes in armed with a weapon, threatening people's lives with an extended magazine, and saying he has enough rounds to kill everyone. So people will clearly cooperate and give him their money. But and this has just occurred in June of 2025. So if you have any information on him, we'd like to get him off the streets as quickly as possible because he's out in the Southwest Harris County region. So if you have any information on him. The last one I'd like to highlight is Jose Machado. He's 42 years old, and he's wanted for an aggravated robbery out of Northeast Harris County in the Aldine region. He and a co-defendant attacked a couple as they were exiting their house, and they conducted a home invasion, threatened their lives, and stole a significant amount of money. So these folks are still out on the streets. That occurred in May of 2025, and so we definitely want to get these folks off the streets. If you have any information, please contact us at 713-221-6000 or Crime Stopper. So I also want to thank all the media here and those folks that are live streaming. We're talking to all the people out there in the community. If you have any information, if you could bring it forward to us, we'd appreciate it. Thank y'all. Be safe. Next is the District Attorney.
I just want to echo everybody who's spoken already in thanking our FBI partners for hosting this and just the collaboration from every single agency up here. As Chief Diaz, one of the Chief Diaz's said, what goes unseen is the tireless, countless hours of the men and women, boots on the ground, that file these cases, that make these cases and get them to a point where we get to file arrest warrants and get them off the streets. Something to highlight is that across Harris County, violent crime is down. People are safer. That is a direct result of the hard work of everyone up here. But that's not enough. People have to feel safe as well. And days like this, moments like this are what do that. When we go out and surge like we're doing, when we put these people's pictures out for the public, we are taking these violent predators off the street and making us all safer. We have 10 right here. Every single one of them is known to somebody out there that is going to hear or see this. Do your part. We can't do this alone. We need the public's help to pick up the phone. Tell us where these people are. The Harris County DA's office is going to prosecute 7 of the 10 of these people. These law enforcement agencies have done their job. We need the public's help to get them in front of a jury. And that's where we take over from our office. And my commitment to every single person listening is these offenders will be held accountable. But we've got to have your help to do it. And I think I get to hand it back to Special Agent.
Thank you, appreciate it. And I know I thanked all of my state and local partners, but I also have my federal partners here who are with me from the Homeland Security Investigations, DEA, ATF. Thank you. This really is a whole of government effort to target the folks on this list. So there you've heard it, the folks on Houston's most wanted list. And you, our media partners in the public, play a critical role, as been mentioned over and over here today. We need your help. That's why we are here today. You are the eyes and ears of our community and a force multiplier for us. We can't fight against violent crime or, for that fact, win our battle with violent crime without you. We ask that you please take a good look at all of these photos. You can go to our website, to our X feed at FBI Houston, where all of them will be profiled. And if you have any information about any of these individuals, we're asking you to please call us. You've heard the number for Crime Stoppers. You've heard the number for Harris County Sheriff's Office. You can call us at the FBI, 1-800-CALL-FBI, for any of these folks. If you know where they're at, where they're hiding, call us. We want to do our part to bring justice to this community and to bring safety back to the citizens in the Houston area. So with that, I will open it up to some questions.
This top 10 list, obviously there's been a national top 10 list for 75 years or something like that.
Yes.
Is this going to be a perpetual thing, or is this kind of a one-time thing for this summer heat?
No, our plan is to kind of keep this list highlighted in the Houston area moving forward. Yes, sir.
And how were these people chosen? Are they based on their threat to the public, or how, I guess, feasible they are that they're still in the area and can be captured? Like, what's the criteria?
Yeah, it was a collaboration of all the agencies involved to really highlight the most dangerous folks that we really need the public's help with. Some of these cases you'll see are older cases where some of the leads have dried up, and we really are needing the public's help to locate these folks.
At least one of these suspects, when we did this story, Mr. Hernandez, I believe it is, some of the members of the community are fearful that he had already left the country. Are you working collaboratively with other countries to see if he's already out there? And because they wonder if he had already left.
Yeah, I'm not sure there is.
I'll touch upon it. Know that we have access to other countries through our partners at the FBI. So if in fact he's out of the country, we'll work collectively with that particular country to make sure that he's brought to justice and brought back into the country. So those efforts are already ongoing. So it doesn't happen from the Houston Police Department, but the Bureau, DEA, it is a worldwide net to catch these guys, to make sure that the family has some justice and the community gets justice for the harm that he caused that family. and the fear that it put into Southwest Houston because of that terrible crime. If he's mean enough to kill his 21-year-old daughter, he's a mean guy, so he needs to be brought to justice.
Can either of the chiefs or the special agent talk about like how much? Obviously, your agencies are responding to new crimes as they happen, trying to address that and keep crime down. But how much of your resources generally can be allocated to hunting down fugitives or looking at overcrime? Is it a smaller percentage than people might think, or larger?
Well, I mean, I can speak at least first on the FBI's behalf, and I know for really this summer, and really with the new FBI director, there has really been a shift in a priority towards violent crime. So we have shifted resources, and really significant resources, to combating violent crime. And I think what you see here today is highlighted folks that we really need the public's help with, is armed and dangerous people that hopefully you guys can help tell us where these folks are at, and we can bring justice to them. I don't know if you have anything else to add.
I'll just add that resources, the Houston Police Department has over 200 police officers at the Marshal's Office, at the Gulf Coast Violent Offenders, and the very best in the country at the DEA. So we're always, no matter what the discipline is, narcotics or guns, we're always looking for the violent crime. So it doesn't really deviate from what we do as an agency. We're always going to look for the very worst bad guys. We come across them because usually they're in the drug business and the gun business and the crime business. So everybody wearing this uniform is always on alert to catch a bad guy.
I have a question.
Yes, Rizzy.
Anybody, because these guys that you guys see here on this board, these guys are being assisted. I mean, that's how they can get away. Somebody's helping them. Are you guys pursuing charges on people that are harboring these fugitives?
When
Is that
and if we
something-
have evidence, right,
Okay.
and we have facts that someone is actually doing that, then obviously for us, we would go through the district attorney's office and we would look at that holistically to see if charges are viable. And if we can put that together, then yes. If you're hiding these people, if you're employing these people, then you can and will be held accountable for hiding these people from us.
The main focus here is getting the assistance of the community.
Absolutely, it always is, because we work for the community.
And we get that, but given the fact that we have seen what's going on right now with immigration, you have people that probably don't have any papers right now, probably victimized by some of these folks. And they're saying, hell no, I'm not gonna open my mouth because ICE might show up and take me as well. What do you say to those people?
I'd say that that's actually a false narrative. We get calls every time. We provide services to the community every time. The Houston Police Department is not in the immigration business. We've said it time and time again. We're here to serve the community in every capacity. But rest assured that they can call the police department right now and they'll get to providing services, especially when it comes to a violent criminal.
If a person contacts the Houston Police Department and that person has an active immigration warrant, the Houston Police Department calls HSI or ICE on that person. Isn't that true?
It just depends on the circumstance, sir.
We're gonna take 2 more questions.
What's the circumstance
The
where you don't?
circumstances, the person that we come in contact, they know their circumstances.
What's that?
We
mean?
don't, that means that if you're here in the country, undocumented, and you've re-entered illegally several times, that determination is made by Immigration and Customs Enforcement, not by the Houston Police Department.
What if that person has information on one of these people?
They can call the police department or crime, because they still call. We're still providing services.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Thank you.